Traffic in the Washington, D.C. area is a huge issue. It can take the average commuter 2 to 3 hours to travel just a few exits home from work during rush hour. To put things into perspective, a commuter that lives 15 minutes away normally would have an approximately 2-hour drive home during rush hour. Because traffic in the Washington, D.C. area is such a large issue that needs to be addressed, roundabouts should be implemented to replace most traffic lights at major intersections. This will help keep the flow of traffic moving and will reduce the time it takes for commuters to get home. It will also lessen the amount of road rage produced by heavy traffic because people will now be constantly moving instead of sitting in backed up traffic at traffic lights. Roundabouts also help make traffic safer because they lessen the amount of fatal traffic accidents by taking away the opportunity for cars to run red lights at high speeds. One of the largest advantages of roundabouts to traffic lights is their increased safety. The basic idea to a roundabout is that traffic travels at slow speeds, all in the same counterclockwise direction. According to Brian Walsh from the Washington State District of Transportation, roundabouts have proven to have an overall 37% lower rate of accidents and have a reduction of fatality crashes by 90% compared to traditional traffic lights. This is an absolutely outstanding reduction in both types of crashes, fatal and just regular accidents. The most important statistic to take away is the level of fatal crashes is almost completely eliminated using roundabouts. The reason why the level of fatal crashes is so lowered using roundabouts is because of the basic mechanics of how they operate. Roundabouts keep all cars moving in a counterclockwise direction. Cars then merge into the roundabout going the same direction. This means if a collision was to occur, it is due to merging, which means it would result in a side swipe to the vehicle. If a vehicle is hit on the side from an angle, this very rarely results in any serious injury to the occupants. In traditional traffic lights, it is fairly common for vehicles to turn in front of other cars without yielding, or for cars to run right through a red light. If a collision occurs in either one of these instances, it is typically a T-bone collision, or even possibly a head-on. According to Brian Walsh from the Washington State District of Transportation, the curved roads and one-way travel around the roundabout eliminate the possibility for T-bone and head-on collisions. The way a roundabout is shaped also requires that cars travel at a much lower speed. Even if the car was speeding around the roundabout as fast as possible, they would typically only reach speeds of 40 miles per hour, which is much less speed than they can obtain by going through a regular traffic light. This slow speed again attributes to the increased safety of roundabouts versus standard traffic lights. Roundabouts have proven to be an advantage over traffic lights in almost every aspect. When it comes to efficiency, roundabouts can keep cars constantly moving and all traffic going in the same direction. This ensures that traffic almost never comes to a complete stop, such as with traffic lights. This can dramatically reduce the length of time needed to commute in high traffic areas such as Washington, D.C. Roundabouts are also cheaper overall. Their initial cost is usually equal to or lesser than a traffic light, without the annual repairs for wiring and lights. Roundabouts can also function perfectly during a normal power outage. During power outages, roundabouts don't use the lights to keep functioning, so they can keep functioning even when the power is out. Roundabouts are also drastically safer than traffic circles, again resulting in a 90% decrease in fatality collisions and a 36% overall decrease in collisions, according to Walsh, 2016. Not every intersection is perfect for a roundabout. However, changing out many of the major intersections that currently use traffic lights can get everyone home quicker, safer, and happier thanks to a simple change: using the roundabout.